On this week's episode of the Midnight Gamescast, we're going to talk about Persona 5 because it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the movie Life because it's weird.
She says it's
weird, but actually pretty cool.
I guess they'll have to see.
Stay tuned. Also a little bit about PlayStation VR, specifically Starblood Arena, and that Tomb Raider reboot, movie style.
Yes.
Movie style.
This is the weekly wrap-up. This is the Midnight Gamescast, where we record every Monday night at midnight and then bring it to YouTube every Tuesday as a weekly wrap-up. That's this right here. Every Wednesday is Video Game True or False, the best 20 minutes of my week.
That's mine.
And every Thursday, we let you, the loyal Game Cats. Ooh, that didn't
That
sound
was
healthy.
really like...
No, that was a
What
sick
was that?
one. Clenching for that piece
You,
of
the loyal
food.
geek. You, the loyal.
True.
Hey,
That's all right.
10% of the time,
Yeah.
it's true.
That's fine.
It's verified.
Verified.
Take over the show on Viewer Takeover. That's every Thursday. We'll get there eventually. It sounds like it's going to take us a while to get there today.
It might. We'll
It
see.
just might.
As always, my name is Brian Paul, and to my right, your left, Jeremy King.
Hello.
Hey.
Nothing interrupted my drive here. I don't have anything like that to talk about.
But you're looking like
That's
Clark Kent
good.
today, which is phenomenal.
Oh yeah, new glasses. After
You really
14
do.
years.
Like the same pair of glasses or the same style you've had for 14 years?
Same pair.
Same pair. How did you not break them or lose them?
You know, they did recently break, I'd say a year ago. And I say recently because 14 years, that's recent.
Yeah.
One of the nose things. So it was like really just that piece of metal resting against my ears. Quite uncomfortable.
For a
These
year.
feel better?
About a year.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And to my left, you were right, Michelle Baracchioni.
What's up, guys? So it was like 70...
Oh!
Well, I'm all wet.
You didn't even get it in.
Well,
Anyway.
Story of my life.
We're not editing that out.
No.
Nothing gets edited
All
out.
wet.
Everything.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's what she said.
But yeah, 75 degrees over here in Massachusetts. It was phenomenal outside.
Yeah.
Took lots
Yeah.
of hikes.
Lots of hikes, not just one big hike.
Take
Not
a
just
hike.
one big... No, I went to multiple parks and took lots of hikes.
That's
It was a
awesome.
lot of fun. Yeah.
Sounds like a
Sweet.
fantastic day off.
It was.
You took yesterday off, too.
Sure did.
Yep. Matter
of fact,
it was
you were
also
scheduled today.
another...
Well, she was scheduled
You were
No,
on
yesterday.
actually I was
show.
scheduled yesterday.
Oh,
You know what she
dude.
likes to do?
What?
She likes to get somebody to cover her shift, then not tell me. And then I get to show up for work being all excited to be like, I get to work with Michelle today. And then I'm just horribly disappointed.
Yeah, big fuck
By
you.
the way, I got my shift covered.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic. So if you don't know what the Midnight Gamescast is, if this is your first time joining us, I can't believe you're still here. What we do is we talk about video games and nerd culture and movies and all sorts of great stuff.
Yeah.
So
Now we're gonna go like jump, like, you know.
God damn it, Jeremy. You ruin it every time.
We should be like, don't.
So one of the things that we wanted to talk about a couple weeks ago is actually the Tomb Raider movie reboot.
Yeah.
Obviously, the game got rebooted a few years back, and it's been pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah, I played some of it.
But the description here that we get from Warner Brothers is this. Lara Croft is the fiercely independent daughter of an eccentric adventurer who vanished when she was scarcely a teen. Now a young woman of 21 without any real focus or purpose, Lara navigates the chaotic streets of friendly East London as a bike courier, barely making rent and taking college courses, rarely making it to class. Determined to forge her own path, she refuses to take the reins of her father's global empire, just as staunchly as she rejects the idea that he's truly gone. It goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
But that's pretty fantastic.
I mean, they get really in-depth in the story, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of what I always hated about the old games, and also the Angelina Jolie movies,
Ugh.
was that
Shit.
it's hard to care about the hero or the heroine if they're like this rich girl, spoiled rich girl who gets to go off on adventures.
Who wants
and
to watch that and like that? Like,
Yeah.
oh, great, you get to go on another
Oh,
adventure.
wow,
Woo!
a pirate ship. You got to see one. Ooh,
Yeah,
you
right.
dumb, you shit fucking piece. of-
Scratched
they
your
hate it.
arm. I
They
know.
hate my life. You know what I mean? They're seeing anyway, I'm gonna stop.
But this makes it more realistic.
Yeah.
Right? This makes it that dark, gritty reboot that we're always talking about, that like everything seems to do.
Yes.
But there's a reason everything seems to do it, because it works better that way.
Yeah.
You know, if you can relate to a character, if you can, you know, like
I think she looks
identify.
perfect for the
Yeah.
She absolutely
Yeah,
perfect,
that character
right?
does.
Yeah, she actually looks just like the Lara Croft in the new games.
Yeah.
Yes, which is a way better human. You know what I mean?
A
Just-
Way better human.
Human.
I mean,
Well
just really looks human. You
take
know?
it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I think it's a good
Wanna-
idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Yes.
Do you guys ready to start this episode? The way we begin every episode. The little game Should We or Shouldn't We? For people who have not seen this before, we put 60 seconds up on the clock up on the counter, the way that Jeremy likes it.
Slump.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was good. It had some good reverberation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to.
Yeah,
Lot of
you've
decay.
been clearly practicing. So,
Oh, yeah. I
So we have 60 seconds to tell you if you should be playing or watching what we are playing and watching at home.
Okay.
Who's going first, Michelle?
I'll go first.
Oh.
Brian. On my mark, get set, go. I'm gonna talk about the movie Life that just recently came out in theater. It is a horror sci-fi movie, and I thought
okay,
it was awesome. Actually, it was in suspense the entire time. These astronauts that go up into space and they try to find life on Mars, and they bring like samples back and they put it in their little lab.
Petri
and-
dish.
What's just like little whatever, and so it just starts growing and growing, and it basically ends up attacking the entire crew, and it's really cool
this
because
a
the tight
spoiler-free?
corridors.
Should I?
No, it's all in the preview. That's fine.
Okay, good.
I didn't say everyone died,
But they did.
or did they? No, it was neat though. I really like the like claustrophobic feeling almost as you're watching it, and this like things coming at you, and you're trying to fly around to get away from it, and I don't know. You should
3D?
definitely see it. No.
2D. Who's in it? Famous people.
Oh, Ryan
2,
Reynolds and
1.
Jake
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal. Yeah.
Yes.
He was actually he was basically the main character in it too.
The great glass elevator continues.
No, we gotta. Someone put
Damn
the
it.
glass back into place. The
Put it
prince
back, put it
pulled the
back.
dagger of time out.
Nice. Prince of Persia Sands of Time reference.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Who would like to go next?
Sure. If you're forcing me, I will totally go
Let me
next.
twist your arm.
Ouch.
On your mark. Get set and go.
So right before we started filming this, hours and hours ago is what I meant to say. I was on YouTube, surprise, and I saw our good friend slash former Let's Player, Dave Station VR.
Hey.
And,
What up, Dave?
and now Dave Station lives in some interesting part of the country where the store down the street from him doesn't care about release dates. So anytime they get a shipment of games in, they just put it out and it's for sale for everybody.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah.
That's insane.
So
Wow.
he's getting games early on a regular basis, which is phenomenal. Go check out Dave Station VR's channel. But he
Yeah.
was playing today, now finally 30 seconds in, Starblood Arena, which doesn't come out till tomorrow.
right.
It's a new PlayStation VR game, and now I haven't played it. I just watched him play, and it's kind of like, remember that game Descent, the old 3D Doom style 3D? No, okay. But it's mostly a cooperative, competitive online multiplayer shooter, but for PlayStation VR.
Okay.
So if you're kind of like the Call of Duty fan, if you're kind of like that competitive
Interesting.
online person, then PlayStation VR finally has its.
Continue, sir.
Oh,
Only because he, is the channel. Go on.
I am the channel.
You are.
You
I
are.
to the channel.
You're like
The
the,
channel.
lawnmower
I
man.
three the channel.
You are the lawnmower man.
Who
of this.
eventually eats the channel.
Ooh.
Remember that when you were a kid? I won the sandbox.
I to the sandbox.
Oh.
I
Somebody
Bruce it,
says-
yeah.
I ate the
Oh,
sandbox.
it's been a while.
Funny every time.
It was like I did this earlier today with somebody. And then again just now.
And yes.
And
So yeah, if you're like the Call of Duty fan, if you like that kind of competitive online multiplayer shooter stuff, the PlayStation VR, apparently, I know Rigs was like a thing that everybody really enjoyed,
Yes.
except for us. Actually, you started.
No, I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I
that
didn't
bad.
like it.
The tutorial is like endless, so like it takes like an
That
hour
was,
just to get into the
definitely
game.
the most annoying part. Was
Yeah.
I was like, can you just let me play? Like, I don't want a freaking tutorial.
But this looks like finally it's $40. So the reason I hate this right now because the deal is I wanted this game as soon as possible. Of course, I want to review and play everything. I put a word out to Sony and I was like, "Can I please get an early access copy so I can review it?" No response, of course, because we only get early titles from the independent developers. You know,
all right.
people who care about the extra few thousand views.
Yeah, totally.
So thanks, Sony. But honestly, what I should have done was pre-ordered it on the PlayStation Store, so at midnight tonight I could start playing. I realized that at the last second, and I tried to cancel my Amazon pre-order. and apparently it had already shipped. So now I have to wait till like
So you
2
have
in
to
the
wait.
afternoon tomorrow to finally play Starblood Arena. So expect a Let's Play
Yeah.
late tomorrow night after I've had a chance to play a
That's
little
gonna
bit.
bug you. You're just gonna be sitting by the
It
mailbox.
bothers the fuck out of me right
I
now.
know.
It arrived. Get
Right.
the text.
Bummer.
Yeah. So thank you, Dave Station VR, for putting that video up, getting me all excited about a game I can't even play. But definitely go check out his channel. He's a phenomenal Let's Player. He's the reason I do Let's Plays now, because I was like, well, I'll give it a shot. I wonder, but I'm never. He's so personable.
Yeah.
He's got such good charisma.
Kind of like hanging on the couch. You know, he's like, oh,
That's
what the
exactly
fuck?
what it
Yeah.
is.
He sounds intelligent, but like really nice and like not condescending. We love you.
We love you.
Yes.
Indeed.
Well
Jeremy,
done.
are you ready to go up next?
Yeah, whatever. I'm good.
Oh,
So
whatever.
that sounded like a no.
That's not, yeah.
It's like, no,
Are
I
you allowed to
pass.
say no?
You can't pass.
Everyone gets one pass.
No, you don't get to pass.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
So, a couple things. Persona 5.
Hey.
Hey. First of all, the packaging.
Oh.
Well done.
Thank you very much. I'm glad
Well
you noticed.
done. Yeah, no. I
Those were
got
the
the
pictures on
same
the phone
I got the
from
same
earlier.
one as well. It was very nice. Just the
got
opening
this
of the
one?
box. Oh
Oh.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, keep talking.
So far I've played a little of it, and it's definitely a great game. The problem is, you know, RPGs nowadays really do put me to sleep. So I haven't made it too far. But anyway, so far I've been playing this. Got me very excited to play an RPG. Good turn-based RPG, you know? But yeah, you go on.
Well, I don't want to interrupt your 20
that's
last seconds.
fine. The glass ceiling, I can see it. It's glass.
It's
We're going to break it.
Yeah.
Go on.
I didn't get far into the game either.
Yeah.
I really can't wait to.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is so weird. I'm talking on your timeline. I just want the time to run out.
No,
so I
it's
can,
fine. Go
Yeah.
on.
all right.
No, I know.
5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2.
2, 1. Well, yeah, made it. Fantastic.
Hey.
All right. So what happened was, I think you're gonna have a similar story. The day it came, I put it in, I installed it, and I was like, here we go. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And then I was going through the intro, and I was reading the text, and I was hitting X, and I was jumping from chandelier to chandelier. My eyes started getting droopy, and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't play this right now. I'm kind of a little tired.
Yeah.
Oh, so you both have the same problem.
And every time I've picked it up since, I get real tired.
Right?
And because there's not a lot of action. It's not yet.
No, not yet. I mean, all I basically
are
know
you
so
gonna
far
keep
is the
going a little
blonde.
further?
Oh yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
have to, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if you get the blonde chick is banging the volleyball coach teacher like Kamashido, right? Something like that.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
I've gotten that.
Yep.
And then nobody
number
likes
safe
the
over
main
there.
character. They all think just because he defended some girl from getting raped, he's an asshole.
Right.
He assaulted somebody. So that's all I got so far. And the uncle, I mean, not the uncle, the guy.
It's a really pretty box.
Oh, yeah, totally.
It really
Oh,
is.
Look at it, it's
wow.
gorgeous. And it's like
Right.
magnetic.
It is magnetic.
Hear that magnet sound? It sounded magnetic.
How cute.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to put that up there somewhere?
Yes.
I'm holding this in a weird place.
That's
Hey,
great.
Are you gonna
steel
keep
book
this in
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look at that. The
Yep.
steel book and the
package for me.
sleeve.
Here, you can
oh,
hang
it's
out.
gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably keep everything in the package for now.
I didn't even look at the art book or anything.
Yeah, no,
or
I
this.
pulled it.
just
I
left
pulled it
in
all
there.
out and then put it all back in.
That's what she said.
The soundtrack, right? Perfect.
Yay!
The bag that the character wears in the game, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool bag actually.
That's awesome.
If I was into opening stuff from collector's editions, I would
I'd be
totally
using it. Yeah.
totally use that.
But
Yeah,
Mine's the same way, yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. Speak of the soundtrack, I haven't listened to this. I won't open it. I'm just not that way anymore.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Remember like Digital Devil Saga and Nocturne, how
Yeah.
great of a soundtrack those were?
Absolutely.
I miss that kind of a soundtrack. Everything now is very hoppity boppity,
Yeah.
but that's the way the Persona's
Hoppity
kind of...
boppity.
Hoppity? Boppity.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
Very-
gosh.
this
I
is-
wanna open-
Well worth a couple dollars more than the standard version.
$20 more. It's like
Well
80
worth
instead
it.
of 60.
Yeah.
And it was also 20% off on Amazon.
Yeah, I didn't
Which you
do
didn't
that.
do that.
Ooh, which I will
Yeah.
get into because that was the other half of the 30 seconds.
I know.
Boy, it's
I'm
gorgeous.
thirsty.
She opened the
I know.
Don't
It was
bend the
already
binding.
open.
Don't-
I'm
oh,
not.
yeah.
I'm peeking.
Thank you for being
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, you know,
I
I
was
won't open
peeking.
mine. I don't care what it looks like in there. I'm never going to look at it because I
Right.
want it preserved.
Exactly. I'm weird like that.
All right.
All right. So
I think I just
You
gave
just
Brian a heart
busted its
attack.
timing, Michelle. You
Not at
just,
all.
You just
No,
totally
I just
busted
know
its timing.
my soda already exploded and the table's all wet. So if I don't put it away, I'm gonna lose my shit eventually.
It's true.
Fair.
Yeah. We will just throw that out of the way for the time.
Yes,
Oh,
we will.
Look at that non-repackaging.
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle.
Totally
Fix that
fine. We'll
later.
take care of it later. So
everything up.
Persona is already awesome.
Yes,
but I haven't even
definitely.
done the first palace yet.
It doesn't
Like,
even
I'm-
matter. I'd know. Do it. Yeah, absolutely.
Made
you
both
should.
you fall asleep,
Yeah.
but definitely awesome.
Oh yeah, it's just my own fault.
You know what
Yes.
the weird thing about this game is?
What?
It came out on PlayStation 3 as well.
I know.
That's so weird.
That is weird.
Like, is it this
What's
like
the
last?
point? Why are they?
Well, probably because there's like millions and
Does
millions and
anybody
millions of PlayStation
own one of
3s
those?
out there. But it's so funny that this is like they've been saying over and over, rebuilt engine from the ground up, for next gen systems, and then they just quietly was like, and it's also for PlayStation
Right? And it
3.
probably looks just as good.
Is that like in the fine print?
Because there's nothing about
PlayStation
Persona
3.
5 that is like, oh my god, next gen.
It's just, but the style is above and beyond.
Style is really neat.
So cool. It looks
Yeah.
like you're playing an anime, but it also looks
Yeah.
like you're playing an anime that's built out of a ransom note.
Yeah.
It looks
Awesome.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic stuff.
One quick thing.
Yeah, talk.
Ukulele.
Oh, thank you for bringing this up.
I
forgot to
ordered
put that
it
in
on
the show.
Amazon.
Yeah.
I did it. Amazon Prime discount, like 33, whatever. I don't know what the price was. I got it
It
cheaper.
was $40, so it means it
so
was 32.
Ukulele.
Yeah,
32
33.
and 33. It'll be there tomorrow. My door.
At my door.
Right there. I got a gift card from work for 50, and so I just was like, ukulele.
Yeah.
And I did it. So I didn't even
Interesting.
pay for it.
So here's the funny thing about ukulele.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I canceled my pre-order.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, you can borrow mine.
Oh, I'm good. Because here's the reason. Normally, you and I both do this. I think we all do this. Once we know that we're into a game or a movie or something that we're totally going to go see or watch or play.
Yeah.
There's three things. And only
That was yep.
Yep. We go on media blackout. Like,
Yes.
we want no
No.
more spoilers. We want
Done.
nothing. Like
Tell
I
me
know I'm going to buy
absolutely
your
nothing.
stuff. Don't show me anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that I watched some Let's Plays of ukulele because it just
Oh,
looks
that bad?
looks horribly average. The I don't even like the main characters, Yuka
Mm-hmm.
or Lele.
I'm glad you're bringing this up, but go on.
I'm sorry.
No, go on.
Yep.
This had not. You just jarred it from me, so good
Like
thing you brought
I
it up.
understand that what they were going for, like they were trying to like make a spiritual sequel to all the all the N64 3D games like Banjo-Tooie, Banjo-Kazooie,
Yeah.
Conquer.
Yeah.
It just
I
doesn't
think all of those
have,
were on our true and false list
Yes.
at one point.
It just doesn't have that magic,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, and it just looks average.
Yeah. So, I got a code from Amazon saying I got the sandbox version of it. So I downloaded it the other day and I tried it yesterday and I honestly feel the same. I wish I didn't. It just basically
what
was like,
what was the price on that?
It
How
was
much was
free.
it?
Yeah,
It
the
was just-
sandbox came free with the pre-order.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It ruined. I mean, it's like, I honestly was like,
What
but I
have I
can't
done?
return it.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
just better enjoy it for what it is.
It's a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame.
Yeah, and I feel like this is happening over and over with these retro revival Kickstarter games.
Yeah.
Right? Ukulele, Mighty Number 9. That was the last
Yeah.
big one that we were hoping was going to be great and was just horribly below average.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I mean, I guess not lesson learned. I guess just keep an eye out. Like if you're, I don't know.
I don't know, yeah.
It's this whole pre-ordering thing. It's like, why do we pre-order games? Because we want to play it as soon as it's out. But at the same time, you got to keep an eye on scores. You got to keep an eye on Let's
Right.
Plays.
Yeah.
Well, I think you should always keep pre-ordering things just so that you can do reviews on it. But
I'm in a unique situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like for an
But-
example of media blackout, I
Yeah.
put myself on such media blackout, as I'm sure you do too, that I honest to God, did not know why they called it the Take Your Heart edition. I, the other day, just through ruining on something I was reading, saw that it had about stealing the hearts in the game. I'm like, you steal hearts?
Like,
That's how
damn it.
little I put myself on
Yeah.
blackout.
No,
'cause
I
wanted
was the
to-
exact same way.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, fantastic. That should just about do it, I think, for the weekly wrap-up.
we can
Yeah.
wrap up.
All right, make sure you come back tomorrow for the best 20 minutes of your week video game.
True or false?
True or false?
Yeah. So I'm Brian, that's Jeremy, this is Michelle, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Ciao.
Without Parole Games says, hey, Greg and Nick, your PSVR best friends over at youtube.com/without parole games need some kind of funny best friend love. That's youtube.com/without parole games. Go check on them, see what they're up to.
He's just a dude in prison playing.